finally over. Big box stores finally released the second chapter, or Rise of the Floodborn, the second set in Disney Lorcana's newest trading card game. We got some sleeve boosters here, courtesy of Scott, who is one of our patrons on the channel. We're going to be opening up 24 of these booster packs and seeing if we can compare the hit rates of these packs to that of a booster box and seeing which one does better for us. All right, so Scott, let's go ahead and dive right in. We got 24 booster packs here of sleeved boosters. Good luck, my friend. We're hunting some enchanteds. There are a lot of beautiful ones in this set, specifically that Sisu. That Sisu is absolutely stunning, but we're going to go ahead and talk about the pull rates. Now, set 2, similar to set 1, you're looking at about 11 to 13 super rares and about 4 legendaries per box out of 24 packs. So we should expect that same rate here. We got Dopey, Judy Hops, we got Annoy for our first rare, followed by a Scar legendary to start us off. So starting off on a fantastic foot here and a foil Grumpy. So much like last time, we will be taking a close look at these and comparing it to that of the booster boxes. Now, so far, the sleeve boosters that I've opened up myself, I've not noticed any kind of difference in quality control. And the pull rates, I've only opened like 3 or 4 packs for myself, so I don't know. This is going to be a better kind of a sample size, but again, there is going to be more variance with these loose packs. We have Merlin, King Louis, and a 4 dozen eggs foil. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Lorcana, you are going to get a foil in every single pack. So every single pack is going to have 2 cards that are rare or above, and then a foil slot for the very last card in the pack. So keep that in mind as you go forward looking at these. You are going to get a cold foil in every single pack. Now, if we do get an enchanted, it's going to take up that last spot in place of the foil. We got a Cinderella regular rare, best regular rare in the game, and a Dr. Facilier, followed by a Felicia. I'm thoroughly enjoying a lot of the new deck types that are out there, but unfortunately the discard mechanic that I was hoping to be strong really isn't as strong as I had hoped. It's definitely not that great when you're playing against aggro. And purple red is still at the top, man. It just got better. It changed a little bit. It's not the same type of super control. We got a Hercules. Donald Duck for our second legendary. I think every video opening that we've done, we have opened a Donald Duck and a foil fairy godmother. All right, so we are off to a pretty good start here. Now, Donald Duck doesn't really have a whole lot of support just yet, but I think that sets 3 and 4, hopefully, they give us a little bit better support for that particular legendary. The power level of the legendaries in set 2 did not seem as good as set 1, but the commons and regular rares in this set are busted. Like Cinderella is like probably the best one drop that'll probably ever be created. We have Cobra Bubbles, Pack Tactics, and a foil Pan's Dagger. Like playing Cinderella on turn 1 and being able to sing something like Let the Storm Rage On and still draw a card on turn 2 to control your opponent's tempo, like it's still pretty darn good. And then you also have the 1-drop Queen that shifts into the 2-drop Queen, who is a 5 cost, meaning she can sing Grab Your Swords or A Whole New World. What? Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Lady Tremaine, one of the sickest super rares in the game. This card is absolutely insane, and it works very well with Arthur being able to bounce it, make your opponent sack more characters, and a foil Foxman. Very nice. But yeah, so the Ruby Amethyst list, instead of just being like straight just control with mirrors and stuff, now it's running that bounce package. But like I was saying before, the Arthur pairs very well with Lady Tremaine. And I mean, let's be real. Purple got like the biggest power creep out of any of the colors, I think, in this set. And it was already so powerful. Now they have card draw and just absolutely insane value cards as well to gain lore. So we got Hercules, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and a Madam Mim foil. Not too bad, not too bad. I definitely, again, see that going forward, a lot of this product is going to become more available. Like, I personally was not able to go out and get a lot of product myself, but thank you to some of my friends who are out looking out for me. They were able to pick some up, so we had some product to do videos and things like that. So for those of you that did help me, thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of you that helped me out over the weekend. We have another Hercules. It's like our 4th one already. We got a Cheshire Cat, another fantastic artwork. This in foil looks really nice because only his face looks foil. And we got a foil Caterpillar. I love the set, and I think that Disney is just doing a very good job on getting product out based on the demand. Like, no other TCG card game was able to get a print facility and get reprints this fast. Like, no other company has been able to do something like this that started up their new TCG, and Disney is just throwing money at it.
Perhaps you know them. Franklin, Grant, and Jackson.
We got the Mulan. Arthur, speak of the devil, this card is absolutely insane. Being able to bounce things, and you have to take care of this card when he's out on the field because he just generates so much card advantage and lore. He is one of the biggest threats in so many decks. And we got a foil Rabbit Merlin, Very, very nice. All right, so we're still at 2 legendaries currently, and I think that made our 5th super rare. And like I said before, I can't remember if I said it or not, but should be anywhere between 11 to 15 on the super rares and 4 on the legendaries. Now, the enchanteds are roughly 1 out of every 5 boxes, but Pat actually opened a case, and he opened 3 of his boxes, and all of them had enchanted. So here we go. Sorcerer Spellbook. We got a Namari for our 3rd legendary and a bounce foil. So 1 out of every 3 boxes that you open it up for enchanteds is pretty crazy, but that again is just a variance thing because we've had multiple people open cases and not get one. So it definitely is a lot of variance when it comes to the enchanted slot. And you saw here on the channel for chapter 1, I think we opened close to like 300 packs before we found our first enchanted. So that was pretty crazy. Dopey. We got 0 to Hero. Another card that I really hope sees some play soon. Most Diabolical Scheme. We got Christopher Robin, Basil, and a foil Mouse Armor. What is your favorite card in set 2? What decks are you experimenting with? Have you experimented with decks and were disappointed? Have you experimented with other decks and were very surprised on how well they performed? One of the decks that I was kind of messing around with that I was very surprised on how it performed was actually Steel Sapphire, so blue and gray, or blue and silver, with Bodyguard mechanic and ramp. It was actually pretty resilient. And another Cinderella. Man, you were hitting some awesome cards here. And a Pete for our 2nd rare slot and a foil Merlin. Yes, the Cinderella is definitely one of the cards you want to double up on in that rare slot for sure. Between, I think that and probably Arthur, the super rare, are probably 2 of the most sought after cards right now. With this set, maybe Fox Mim and Rabbit Mim, but I think you get a copy of those in the theme deck. Maybe not the Fox Mim, but I know the Rabbit, you get 1 in the theme deck. We got a Pete, Mrs. Judson, and a launch. All right, we got about 11 packs left here. Come on, Scott. You did it last time. Can we do it for you this time? Scott hit one of the enchanteds the last time we did an opening. I think it was a Genie on the Job last time. I really want to see the Sisu, the Beast, or maybe another Cinderella. Cinderella's cool. I still wish they'd put more blues and pinks in that card. We have the Goofy, Prince John, another solid rare. Dude, you were killing the rare slot for sure. And a Cusco foil. All right, dude, you're definitely hitting the nail on the head when it comes to the regular rares. Prince John and Cinderella, I do believe, are the 2 most expensive regular rares in the set. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, which is very well that I am. There's been a lot of price changes over the last few days. And even from chapter 1, a lot of the restock that came at Walmarts and Targets, believe it or not, was chapter 1. So a lot of those prices have been moving as well. We have World's Greatest Criminal Mind, an amazing answer for those of you that are having trouble with Cinderella. If you play Amber, this is a great choice. And a Snow White legendary for our 4th legendary. Very nice. Followed by a foil Queen of Hearts. All right, so we've gotten all the legendaries that we should be getting roughly out of a booster box amount of packs. Now, we are a little short on the super rares. I think we only have 6 so far, so we're only halfway there. But a lot of that can change. You can still get 2 super rares in a pack. Actually, you can get 3 if you include the foil slot. So there is going to be more variance when it comes to these particular packs because, like I said, it's not a booster box, so you just never know what you're going to get out of these. Wait set. We got another Lady Tremaine, so doubling up on all of the solid deck building cards, dude, and a foil Shere Khan. Very nice. Yeah, the sample size you really need to be on ratios with these is going to be probably more in like the 300 to 500 range, just because loose boosters, you just never know how they're packaged and shipped. I don't know how that works, but with a booster box, it's going to be more efficient. So I do believe you're going to get more of an actual ratio from a smaller sample size from booster boxes. With these, I think you're going to have to definitely need a much larger sample size. We have Hiram, another card that went up due to spec from that popsicle deck and then actually plummeted back down. So for those of you that made some money on this, congratulations. We have another Shere Khan and a foil Arthur. All right, we got about 7 packs left. Come on, Scott. I feel like I'm opening these kind of weird. They're a little bit different than like Pokemon sleeve boosters, so you can't really open them from the bottom and pop them open like normal. So it's definitely like ripping them open. We're getting dust everywhere here. We have Minnie Mouse. Where have you guys and girls been playing locally? Have you been able to pick up some of the new pins or the new promos? Who went to PAX Unplugged and got some of those amazing promos as well? We got Grand Duke, another Arthur. Dude, you are doubling up on the best cards, and a Donald Duck. Well, I think it is a sign, Scott. If you are going to play, I definitely think that the cards are trying to tell you to either go Amber Amethyst or Amethyst Ruby, which right now are actually 2 probably of the top decks. But yeah, you definitely are pulling a lot of the tools for both of those out of these packs right here, especially the Cinderellas and the Arthurs. All aggro, baby. We got Fairy Godmother, Flynn Rider, another fantastic card. Really want to see somebody figure out a way to combo off with him. And a Pinocchio. Speaking of aggro, one of the best 2 drops in the game for sure. And a foil Bound. All right, 5 packs left. Come on. I could taste it. Another enchanted. Come on, give us an enchanted, baby. Come on. We pulled one last week. It's time for another one. Come on, Popsicle, Painting the Roses Red, Merlin, Baloo, Ray, Magic Broom. For those of you that weren't here with us last week, we did pull, or 2 weeks ago now, it's the Cinderella that we pulled in our box opening. That was absolutely stunning. Queen of Hearts. We got a Cogsworth and a foil 0 to hero. All right, so we're at 9 super rares, so just shy by 2, but we got 4 packs left, so it does look like we are going to be right on target, and we already got our 4 legendaries. So pretty much right there. So I think it is safe to say that they are pretty good with the ratios and how they distribute everything with this game, which is also very nice because you don't want to see like really bad variants. It's definitely nice to see that they kind of have it figured out. We got Dinner Bell, Mickey Mouse, and a foil Hold Still. Dinner Bell's another card that I really hope somebody figures out a way to really break. See Zaffa running a couple of interesting builds lately. Red, Yellow, or Ruby, Amber, with that Dinner Bell with the new Mother Gothel that damages herself is actually pretty good. Jiminy Cricket, Bow, Tiana. We got a Fang Crossbow, Card Soldiers, Mouse Armor. We have another Hercules, followed by an Yzma. Yeah, you definitely are just going to have to play Amethyst, Scott. It's telling you that. And a Christopher Robin foil. All right, it's down to this. 2 more packs, ladies and gents. 2 more packs. Come on, Scott. We are at 11 now on the super rare, so we are right on target already. So the rest of these 2 packs here is all extra. Let's go. You've gotten fantastic rares, fantastic super rares. Your legendaries were okay, but let's be real, none of them are super crazy price wise. I think the Gray Beast is really the only one that's expensive in this set. We have a Rapunzel, Honest John, and a Madam Mim legendary, so a 5th legendary. I really love this card, and I really hope that we find purpose for it soon. And a Sword in the Stone foil. All right, everybody, last pack. Let's see if we can do anything else for Scott here. As always, dude, it's been a pleasure, and I see that the diamond hands for Scott have not changed. The man absolutely erects it every time that we open any product for him. So I challenge anybody to compare with how we pull for this man. We have Tigger. We have Benja, 0 to hero, the most diabolical scheme, pick a fight. We got Gruesome and Grim, Falling Down the Rabbit Hole, and a Felicia. As to be expected, the sleeved booster pull ratio is pretty much the exact same as the booster boxes, so hopefully you were able to find some of these at big box stores in the coming weeks. We were told that those stores are going to be restocking over and over again, so don't get discouraged. Keep going out there and checking for some more product. If you want to see more Lorcana content, click one of the 2 videos here, and I hope you have a fantastic day and enjoy the rest of your week.